I got it. Hola, I'm back. You know what it is. Well, how'd you get here so fast? Didn't even do anything. How'd you get here so fast? Did you get the notification like every time? Seems like you do. Every time I turn on the stream, you just say hello and then leave. It's funny. You just say hello and leave. You know where I'm going. Please. David, speak to me again. Go. Why does David have the inventory? Or is it just he does the same thing that he does every time? Just always let me know. As always, if there's any issues, let me know. In my board here. moving north? Why is he moving north? Sorry, itching my ear. Now I've got earwax up here, so you. Why is my guy moving north so fast? Go back here. Go back here. Oh my god, how fast is he moving? Could be as north as Craggy Cliffs. He's probably here. Why is he moving so far north? Stop it. Come on. We can get up. We can get up. We can up this. We can get up this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, goes that on. What? You're not running. You're trying to jump off the side of the cliff? Hold on. Oh, there he is, number one. Oh, that's a bomb. Look at this guy's reset. I mean, that gun's terrible. Cannot get shit. By the gun. Apparently. Sorry. Just a text. Where'd this guy go? What is this gold item over here? Let's just let the shotgun launcher. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you have to be all the way up here? I don't want to be all the way up here. What is this guy? I'm trying to find him. Oh, he's moving. Oh, shoot. I can see that on the map. It's not that far from me either. I forget too close. It's cool and all, but I hate it. Is he seriously coming for me? Do I have a launch pad? What's up, dude? How you doing? Oh. See, I messed with the wrong person. on, I gotta go. What is he? Fire at me? Are you dead? Are you dead? This guy with the RPG is an asshole. Random third party with the RPG decides to pull up. Look at this guy. Wow. On leave for some reason. Like, bro. Jeez, sorry, my mic fell. Did pop not hit? Really? Play these live right now? You're gonna be kidding me.
Oh, I think he's making laser face. There's a lot of talented people on Fiverr. I mean, I definitely look like a serial killer psychopath, but, you know, that's not really wrong, is it? Very impressive, my friend. Thank you. I will paint amazing children's book illustrations. Laserbeam becomes a children's book. Hi, I'm Laserbeam. I'm a memer that loves to do dumb shit in video games. Today, I'm excited to participate in the Meme Olympics, so I'm wearing my best outfit. Oh my god. It looks simultaneously so cool, but also I could imagine it scarring children. I will create a catchy jingle in a barbershop quartet. This cost us $300.
Here's the laser beam, he's true blue. He's a piss pot through and through. He's a bastard, so they say. Meant to go to heaven, but he went the other way. He went down, down, down.
This is beautiful.
Zip.
I will give good random Steam game key. No, he sent me a bunch of games, like Stray Kitten and Fairy Sister. Island of Girls' Dreams. What? That sounds like the one I'm gonna use. What in the hell is this? Yeah, I don't know if I should be playing this one. Incredible atmosphere, great music, lots of levels with girls art in HD quality. Doesn't sound like I can play this game in this video. So this guy said he'll give us over 300 dog images. Yeah, so we tried to download it and Fiverr said the file was suspicious. But he actually did, he sent us dog images. He did send us the images. He did not lie to us. All right, I couldn't really pick a favorite to give a massive tip to. So I'm giving $1,000 tips to Jesus, Microsoft Paint, and Graffiti Guy. It was amazing work. This might be the best video I've ever done.
El nuevo Google Pixel 6.
Bing, bing, bang. Yeah. Bing, bing, bang, and a boom, and a bonk, and a dink with a tink tank. Yeah. Hey, bang, and a tink tank, bang, and a tink tank, and a tink tank.
Copyright.
See, Peter? Wasn't so bad.
Yeah, except for having to sit next to that screaming autistic lady in the waiting room. I don't know what you want. I don't know how to help.
So I'm having this housewarming thing tonight, and I'd love it if you came by.
Yeah, that sounds great. Anything beats what goes on at my house Friday nights. Hey, Lois, what's going on here?
Oh, it's my book club, Peter. Come, join us.
Oh, okay. Come on, Carter. Everybody's got to retire at some point. Like that drill sergeant with Alzheimer's.
Looks like we got a joker here. What's your name, soldier?
Sir, McCardle, sir!
Well, no. You look like some kind of joker to me. What's your name, soldier?
Sir, McCardle, sir!
Are you me? Probably some kind of joker. What's your name, soldier?
Sir, McCardle, sir!
Well, Lottie, I guess we got some kind of joker here.
What are you guys watching?
We now return to the first time travel movie with a perfectly functioning time machine.
All right, if I'm correct, this should land us in 6 million BC.
Quick, get us out of here!
Boy, that was close.
Oh my God, where's Frank?
I'm over here.
Oh.
I see you. Now, what do you do when you have a sweat in that house? Could have hit him with my in the head. I don't think he realizes I'm here. I think I am a stealthy gingerbread man on the loose. How many viewers do I have? 0. Okay. Does he realize I'm back here? I didn't have any bullets!
Okay.
Morning, family. Anyone needs me, I'll be out in the yard using my new riding mower.
A riding mower? For God's sake, stop making all these frivolous purchases. You just blew all that money hiring that English to raccoon translator.
Don't need a translator for that one. Tell him to come back when he's ready to act like an adult.
Well, when I find that person, I'm gonna strangle him. I had a life, and he took it away from me. I don't remember it, but I bet it was pretty good.
Yeah, me too. I bet I was a doctor who had to deal with a lot of serious stuff, but always found a way to keep things light.
Oh my God, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is. It's not yours. Yours died.
Coming this fall from the producers of Gone Baby Gone comes the riveting sequel, Gone Severely Disabled Baby Gone.
I promise you, we are going to find your daughter.
Okay, but, you know, do what you can, but seriously, don't, like, kill yourself.
Oh, and if you do find her, honk this horn a couple times. It's the only way to get her to stop biting you.
But again, no rush.
Damn it, this is what I was afraid was gonna happen. This town is gonna go to hell.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I'm glad we waited. Giraffity! Yeah, see, that's not mine.
Good, because what I want to do is stay here, get drunk, and watch TV.
We now return to Michael McDonald during allergy season.
Oh, we're just glad we can have people over again now that giant crab's gone. Hey guys, how you doing? Come on in.
No.
Just go around it. He's not gonna hurt you. Just go around it.
No.
All right, I tried just going under him.
I think we should probably just go home. Maybe we'll do it another time.
No.
Lois, you out of your mind? We can't let Quagmire take Meg out on a date. That guy'll bang anything. Hey, Lois, I'm starving. What's for dinner?
I made meatloaf. It's in the fridge.
Hey, Peter, you mind?
But I have to get dinner.
Go out.
What am I gonna do? Okay, it's all right. I'll just get a little bit of paint and cover up the dents. Unattractive women do it all the time.
You look pretty today, Carol.
Thanks. It's probably just the dress and the makeup.
Now that I look closer, yeah, I think that's what it is, too.
You better believe it.
Chest. Seems like this guy stole it. Why does he have to be racist? Wow.
Oh, Peter.
Yeah, now your turn, and do it how I like.
Okay.
Yeah, don't wash the mouthpiece.
We now return to Dracula in San Francisco.
Ooh, well, that's why we have the lab. You know, can you forgive me?
Oh, I suppose so. I mean, Magellan forgave the land ho prankster.
Land ho! Where? Where? Psych. Made you look, loser. Good thing there wasn't land, or else you'd have to meet the natives with that mustard stain on your shirt.
What stain? Why did I even bring you on this trip?
Because I'm the best damn land spotter in all of Europe?
It's true, you are the best.
Yeah, I don't need you to tell me that.
Boy, they're really against socialism.
That's right. The Tea Party is all about self-reliance. Look, there's even a tunnel of self-love.
Would you like to buy a photo of yourself on the ride, sir?
No, I would not.
It's probably a weird fetish thing. Some criminals have them. Like those anal retentive bandits who robbed Quahog Bank last year.
All right, hands in the air, vertically. Both arms should be parallel to each other.
You! Fill this bag with clean, unmarked bills. But first, fix that notepad so it's at a right angle with the corner of your desk. And tap that pile of receipts against a flat surface so they're not sticking out haphazardly.
You know what? Forget about the money. Everybody grab a broom. We are straightening this place up. I'm gonna be in so much trouble when they find out I wrecked Brian's car. They'll probably ship me off to Siberia. I hate it here.
Shut up. Drink wolf milk and watch Russian cartoons.
We're now
This is my type of ASMR. Hitting me with the hit. It's fun when you watch YouTubers do this. Still haven't even hit a single shot there. Oh!
Seats against a flat surface so they're not sticking out haphazardly.
You know what? Forget about the money. Everybody grab a broom. We are straightening this place up. I'm gonna be in so much trouble when they find out I wrecked Brian's car. They'll probably ship me off to Siberia. This sucks. I hate it here.
Shut up. Drink wolf milk and watch Russian cartoons.
We now return to popular Russian cartoon Shoe and Shoeless.
Shoe and shoeless. One is meaningless without the other.
We now return to Britain's most popular game show,
Wheel of Politeness!
Do go ahead then.
Oh no, you first.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Too kind, really, I insist.
Wouldn't be proper of me.
I appreciate your courtesy.
Likewise.
Well, we're all out of time. Join us same time tomorrow if it's not entirely inconvenient for you. If so, of course, we do understand, and we do apologize in advance. This has all been an imposition. I'm so dreadfully sorry.
Sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Lois, it just...
No, bad idea. Get out of that. Oh, hit him.
Sounds like busy work.
It is busy work. I'm trying to keep you off the streets and off drugs.
I'm selling those candy bars.
Hey, you want to buy some candy bars so we can get some new uniforms for our baseball team?
Where'd you get those candy bars?
Hep. Happy birthday. You're the coolest.
Well, then what are all the cars doing out there?
Oh, they must be from Mort's party.
Okay, the first rule of Jewish Fight Club is if somebody says ow, you stop.
Ow!
Okay, let's see.
During his 22-year reign, this French monarch, known as the Spider King, had an ongoing feud with Charles the Bold, Duke of Burgundy. Peter?
Who was King Louis XII?
Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. We were looking for King Louis XI.
Ah, damn it, I knew that. Ah, well, me and the with a big black...
King Louis
The 11th. Tim, select.
She...
Literally like every time. Come on. Hey! Cool. Oh, I got one. What? No! No!
Is. Adults are stupid. The world would be so much better if it were run by babies.
Tonight on NBC, shapes. And then, colors. Followed by an all-new Dad's Keys.
He even lays a finger on my family. I'll do to him what I did to the Riddler.
He could be some sort of lookout who spots girls fresh off the plane. Yes, you're probably right, Brian. Such scum. I bet they target young girls the way army commercials target minorities.
Hey, other black guys, it ain't so bad.
Die.
Well, you just think you're so superior, don't you? Like that first creature to walk on dry land.
Hey, where'd you go?
How did you die?
It's a great way to stay in shape is what it is. Is it like a
minigun?
Creature to walk on dry land.
Hey, where'd you go?
I went for a jog.
What's a jog?
It's a great way to stay in shape is what it is.
Is it like a swim?
No, it's nothing like a swim.
Ah! Oh no! You cut your forehead! What do we do?
Hey kids, if you have an open wound, get some dirt or kitty litter and rub it in there to stop the bleeding. Then guess... some sleep and wait for the body to heal itself.
Now we know.
And like I always say, remember, you know enough.
Looking back on it now, I don't think our lives are so bad.
Yeah, I sure do miss Lois and the kids. I'll tell you one thing, when I get home, I'm gonna sleep like a log.
Hey, I'm gonna plug in the nightlight if you don't mind.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to not do that.
They can do things to you that regular chicks don't even think of. Besides, you know me. I'm into a lot of different stuff. What, you hear something?
Nah, it's all good.
All right. Hey, Peter, what are you going to tell Lois when she asks where you were tonight?
Don't worry, I got it all covered.
This is awesome! And Peter has no idea! Maybe it's time to ease off, huh?
What are you talking about, Lois? Dad's getting drunk on Thanksgiving is a holiday tradition.
I work hard to put a cornucopia on this table, and you're out showing your lower ankle to every Tom, and other Tom in our village.
Don't talk to Mother in like fashion.
That's it. The belt is coming off.
Come on, to the Peter Dactyl. Oh, no, now I gotta take care of the babies. Wow, my picture in the paper. I didn't even get that when I brought that kitten and gorilla together. Ah? Did I tell you, Lois?
Teammate.
Beautiful, Peter.
Come on.
You're taking care of that kitten like it's her own.
Yep, I knew eventually she'd stop tearing him in half. Geez, every cop in town is here.
I know. Who do you think's taking care of the city?
No. 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 No.
Suck my dick.
What the hell? Come on!
No drive. He's wet.
Ah, we'll be all right. Hotel in Amish country can't be any worse than staying in a youth hostel. Hi, I'd like a room, preferably one where I have to sleep with my bag taped to my body.
We have one where some Italian backpackers have laid out every item of clothing they own on all of the beds.
Oh, perfect. Will my bunkmates be constantly talking about me in a foreign language?
Yes, they will, sir.
Oh, great. Also, I'm gonna have some mail delivered here, and I want it to sit in that box for 4 years. Oh, and what street is the bathroom on?
I don't know who's crazier, these people or those Seventh-day Adventists.
I'm a Methodist. We believe that the Lord is our Savior, and we remember Him by going to church and praising Him every Sunday.
I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. We believe all the same things that you believe, but we go to church on Saturdays.
What?
That was some good teamwork, Brian. We were like Lewis and Clark and the guy who likes to tip over canoes.
These rapids are treacherous.
We should reach calmer waters by nightfall.
Uh-oh! Earthquake! Hey, come on!
Careful! Damn it, why is he still with us?
I know. Until now, walking to the other end of the United States seemed like such a good job.
My dick. It's epical and gives you one teammate.
Hey, do you think maybe you'd want to hang out sometime?
What, you mean like a movie or something?
Yeah, or maybe lunch? I had a bad experience last time I went to the movies.
We're good friends, aren't we, Milo?
We're best friends, Otis.
No! No! I reject the premise of this! Son of a bitch, I gotta spend the rest of the day watching stupid kid shows? I'd rather watch paint dry.
Oh, would you look at that? Not to me. Suck my dick.
Nice. Hey, don't be so surprised. I've been pounding the pavement for you, buddy. I even gave out all my business cards. Call me! 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 Ah, show business.
Oh, we did it. Your plan worked, Joe.
I told you those guards would turn away.
Yeah, Joe, that was amazing. It was easier than taking candy from a premature baby. I'm, just gonna take this.
Suck my dick. Up and down. I suck my dick. Oh, wait, okay, shut up. Your boy's gotta eat. Luckily, I've had no viewers for the past 15 minutes. Now I gotta go.
Welcome to the Disney Bundle, where Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus come to life on all your screens.
These big...
Alexa, turn on LED lights. Hola. I have returned. Still no viewers. I wanna see.
Big nuts. These big nuts. These big nuts. These big nuts.
When you call on your local Rude dealer for service, rest assured that our technicians are adhering to all health and safety protocols when they work in your home. You can trust the
his house.
Hello.
But what he doesn't know is that this is the 3rd generation of a new and improved custom-built bait package that's recording him on 4 different phones and just released a pound of the world's finest glitter along with some other nasty surprises. But to understand how we got here, we first have to go back in time a bit. Because that's when this couple stole a package from my porch. And even with the video footage, the police wouldn't do anything, so I vowed to use my engineering skills to go full Home Alone on these punks, not just to avenge my package, but as a tribute to the 2 million packages that are stolen across America every year. And because packages are taken most in December, for the 3rd year now, it's sort of become a Christmas-time tradition for me to do my very
no. In one foggy Fartmas Eve. I'm just watching YouTube.
A small part to encourage future would-be porch pirates to choose a different profession in just the most fabulous way possible. So before we see how this year's version fares in the wild, I'm gonna first walk you through all the upgrades my buddy Sean and I have been incorporating into this box over the past year. For starters, we updated the outer casing, this time going for more of a Cybertruck aesthetic. You can sort of see the evolution from year to year right here. As part of this, we created an intentional handle here in the hopes that the package thief will grab it, not realizing we took a page directly from the Kevin McAllister home security plan by putting extra sticky glue on the underside. This is the exact same stuff used in those rodent traps, and as you can see here, it's incredibly strong. You'll also notice these 2 protruding rods. Those are the most critical improvement from last year, but more on that in a second. Under the hood, we made quite a few changes as well. The fundamentals are still the same, where you have a battery-powered, Arduino-based microcontroller on a custom-printed circuit board that gives instructions to these 4 phones, which allows us to record the thief no matter which side they open it from. But this time we upgraded the brains of the box itself to have its own SIM card too, so we can fully control all the functions of the phone at any time, including remotely triggering sounds to be played on command. And you'll see why that matters in just a bit. And this year you'll see not 1, not 2, but 4 canisters of fart spray. I had the personal goal this year that anyone who opened this box would at least at some point comment on just how bad it smells. To aid with that, I'm using the same absolutely wretched formula that almost killed Macaulay Culkin last year.
I still smell it.
Along with just a touch or 2 of essence of actual skunk. I'm going light on this stuff because it lingers much longer than the fart spray, and anything more than a couple drops just wouldn't be cool. And so these cams are turned by motors, which sprays the fart spray, and we keep spraying it every 30 seconds because first of all, it's ridiculous and hilarious. But second, and more importantly, so they get rid of the package out of their house before they realize there's 4 phones inside. And this design feature makes it so we pretty much recover our boxes 100% of the time from the closest trash can or dumpster, since we already know the location of the box at all times due to the GPS tracking on the phones. But if the box does get destroyed by a package-stealing glitter hater, all the phones will have already uploaded their footage to the cloud for me to see exactly what happened. And then of course we've got the main attraction, which is this spinning cup powered by a motor underneath here, which this year holds 15% more of the finest biodegradable glitter that money can buy. And so then after opening the box and just like sitting in a daze trying to process what the heck just happened, well, that's when we start the countdown.
10, 9.
And of course, we know nothing happens when it gets to the end. But having just been covered in glitter and fart spray, they're going to be terrified of what this would possibly escalate to next by the time the countdown ends. And then after the countdown, we have the police scanner. But this year we added LEDs, so it will light up the room in red and blue lights for added ambiance. This also allows us to illuminate the package thief's face with white light in case they open it in a darker setting. And then finally, we've got this lid, which still has these two holes with one-way film, so we can record what's going on even before it's opened. And as you can see, Kevin's older brother Buzz has also been working hard this year. He's releasing not just the fictitious Buzz Buds, but the entire Buzz collection. And it's just adorable when you hear some of these package thieves repeat that in excitement. And this is literally the box we use, but somehow they never bother to read the side with lots of little words that would totally give the whole thing away. And so now with the lid in place, you can see the function of those two rods from earlier, because when the lid slides off, they shoot out, which prevents the natural reaction of someone to just quickly put the lid right back on again. And this happened quite a bit last year, and it just makes it way less fun for nearly everyone involved. And if you look at the CAD, you can see how these are designed such that on again way. And so now with the lid in place, you can see the function of those two rods from earlier, because when the lid slides off, they shoot out, which prevents the natural reaction of someone to just quickly put the lid right back on again. And this happened quite a bit last year, and it just makes it way less fun for nearly everyone involved. And if you look at the CAD, you can see how these are designed such that once the plunger is extended out by this spring, this little floating chunk of steel drops down into this groove, which stops the plunger from being pushed back in. This is just a beautiful passive solution, and the only way to reset them to get the lid back on is to either wave a magnet here, which sucks that steel chunk up, thereby allowing the plunger to go back in, or to turn the whole thing upside down, which means the chunk falls out of the groove due to gravity. And for the final major design improvement, last year it was a hassle for our porch volunteers to have to bring the boxes in and charge them every night, and then remember to put them out the next day. It was also a problem if the box got stolen in the late afternoon, because the phone in the box batteries could be pretty low at that point. So this year we made a custom doormat that discreetly plugs in and then inductively charges the box at all times, so it's always ready to go. So the idea is, after the bad guy properly disguises himself and then comes sneaking by and steals it off the porch, all the batteries are at 100% charge, and the box knows that it's no longer on the mat, so it texts us that it's been stolen and starts recording and uploading footage and sending us GPS updates. So when they eventually get home and take off the lid, the circuit board brain knows it's go time and autonomously sets everything in motion.
Hello.
Now, is it petty to dedicate an entire year of your life to completely over-engineering a box just to shoot a little glitter at someone? Yes. But at the same time, could that creation still be just ridiculous and beautiful? Also yes. So that's Glitter Bomb 3.0, and if you think this is cool and you want to support more efforts like this, you can get this super dope hoodie of the wireframe CAD model at markrober.com. After 10 years of YouTubing, I finally got some merch along with a cool new logo, and I can assure you that the money that was clearly saved by using this second-rate t-shirt model just went straight into making everything in the store super soft and comfortable and to give free returns. And so now all that was left to do was to send these boxes to porches all across America, and thanks to my friends at Simply Safe who hooked us up with a bunch of cameras, we could monitor everything remotely and then just wait. And we didn't have to wait long.
Let's go together. Sin together. Get stoked together.
Our very first box was taken at night.
Hello.
And apparently they didn't seem to appreciate the name calling or the quality engineering. Because in the morning, this is what we found. So it was one box down, but we still had 6 backups left.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
And while he didn't explicitly mention the smell,
5, 4, 3.
the countdown was certainly pulling its own weight. Wait.
That was fucking bullshit.
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activation complete. Recovery sequence initiated.
After a nice fart spray block with her hands, this lady tries to wrestle the lid on in her sink for a solid 10 minutes. And eventually exploits our one Achilles heel and turns it upside down. And she got it. I mean, I'm not even mad. That's just impressive.
Hello. You guys give up or you're thirsty for more?
Surprise.
And at this point, I'm like, how is nobody mentioning the smell? So you can imagine how happy I was to see this.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Recovery sequence initiated.
Hello. You guys give up or you're thirsty for more? Ew, I smell it.
This one was another W for Team Fart Spray.
It looks like this one.
Yeah, it's a whole collection. So yours now, baby.
Hello.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Let's see if I can put this on here. Can I put this on here? No? No, I can't. Rip. I'm just watching YouTube. Sorry.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activation complete. Recovery sequence.
And this one was the perfect Harry and Marv Wet Bandit reaction, because not only did his room get dusted with glitter, but he got doused with the fart spray, and then freaked out with the countdown, and then grabbed it by the mouse glue handle on the way to the dumpster.
Yes!
These guys had suspicions, so they took it outside to open it.
Hello. You guys give up or you're thirsty for more? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. We just opened the lucky package and it was glitter and fart spray.
I told you. Get the away from me.
I'm so
Oh, that stinks. Oh.
And because I don't want anyone to feel totally depressed about humanity after seeing only the bad apples that make it into my video, just like last year, we set up a way to showcase the good apples too. So in some cases, we left it by an apartment mailbox and left tons of contact information all over the label. And 90% of the people did the right thing and just walked by and didn't take something that didn't belong to them. Then an additional 7% took it, but they were really trying to do the right thing by locating where it was supposed to go and then calling the number that was listed all over the label.
And they left them out by the group mailbox?
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like, I do not want to leave these there.
In those cases, we would go retrieve the box from them and typically give them a couple $100 for being so cool. It's only that teensy remaining 3% that get to star in my video, and they almost never fit my preconceived notion of what a package thief is. Like in this case, we had placed it by this mailbox and then randomly a bunch of police showed up to arrest this guy who lived there. Then this teenage kid comes out and grabs the box, literally walking past several police officers in the process.
You're gonna steal a package in front of the cops?
Nobody saw you, dude. And they're not even paying attention to that. They're going to take care of whatever. We gotta get rid of this stuff. I need to cut this up and get rid of it. Here, we're gonna actually flush this down the toilet.
So no one can find it?
Yeah.
That feels good.
What feels good?
Stealing.
Stop. Don't brag about it, nothing.
Okay.
Because you know the kid, he would have taken this.
Any one of them would have. Could I have the buds?
We'll talk. This is my Christmas present.
Merry Christmas!
Could I have the buds?
We'll talk. This is my Christmas present.
Merry Christmas!
We'll talk. This is my Christmas present.
Merry Christmas! You filthy animal!
Airport spray.
Go get a garbage bag.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Well, it was a joke. It was a glitter bomb.
So we won't get in trouble for stealing?
I'm hopeful the fart spray changed his thoughts on stealing. And as we were in the process of putting all these boxes out, I kept getting spammed with all those pre-recorded scam calls. So I thought, how amazing would it be if I could send a glitter bomb to one of those guys? So I called in my buddy Jim Browning, who has a YouTube channel dedicated to reversing the remote connection on scammers' computers, in this case getting access to their CCTV footage, then disrupting the scam by warning the victim and or their bank. And so by channel dedicated to reversing the remote connection on scammers' computers, in this case getting access to their CCTV footage, then disrupting the scam by warning the victim and or their bank. And so by teaming up, we were able to physically intercept 2 packages that were moments away from being delivered to scammers and then swap them out for glitter bombs.
Have a good holiday.
And these packages contained more than $10,000 in cash that we're able to return to their at first very confused, but then very grateful owners. And it's such a crazy, convoluted story that involves multiple continents, private investigators, the NYPD.
It's a glitter bomb, it has a camera built into it. There's a camera built into this.
But the problem is, it's like we rolled over this log and all sorts of interesting stuff came crawling out. So we're still chasing down leads and basically glitter bombing our way through the whole chain of command. And don't worry, we're being cautious and where appropriate, we're working with the authorities. At any rate, I was planning on putting all that in this video, but the whole situation has taken such a hard right and is still ongoing that I won't be ready to tell the full story for another couple months. And by the way, if you're thinking, how dumb could someone be? I would never send $15,000 in cash through the mail. Just hold your judgment till you hear the full story. The scammers' tactics have evolved way beyond just an email from a Nigerian prince. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel and Jim's channel if you want to hear how this whole thing pans out. Another new thing we tried this year was because I live near San Francisco and cars get broken into all the time up there. I was curious what would happen if we put one in a car seat, and the window was busted literally within an hour.
Nothing was nothing until it was something. It all begins with creating a brand voice.
How it looks, how it talks, search engine optimization.
We actually had a camera placed in the car and one across the street. But apparently Murphy's Law was in full force that day because the one in the car suddenly got corrupted and stopped recording. And then I'm sure the world's nicest, but unfortunately also the slowest Uber patron got picked up at precisely the worst possible moment. The whole thing took like 5 seconds total for them to smash the window, grab the box, and just be gone.
I don't know what this is. Brand new though.
My buddies in the field followed them for a bit in case they were just gonna toss it out the window until we heard this.
We're following the PD's coming. That's why we left, Clan. That's why I was moving quick, because the PD was coming. I got a gun in the car. I got time to be driving around the city.
At that point, we decided to stay put and just watch the GPS as they drove all around the city streets for about 2 hours. And look, besides my theft, I'm not gonna make any other accusations about them. I mean, maybe they're just a group of buddies who love to cruise around together for a couple hours and admire all sorts of different cars.
Behind it. Four-door behind us. I see a Tesla instead of left. Super.
But there's another explanation entirely that also fits the GPS evidence. They're just trying to find a bathroom.
It's a restroom there. It's a restroom at Shell. They don't got a bathroom there. Restroom there? COVID, bro. They ain't letting nobody. There's no restroom nowhere, brother. You better go to the squad up these baby wipes, bro.
Either way, the batteries were almost dead on the box, so we decided to go with the Hail Mary option. Hey guys, it's me, the headphones box. Of uploading a custom sound to the phone to see how they would react. So we don't want any trouble, so you can go ahead and open me and you can have everything inside. We'll call it even. Now I could take that audio message and text it to the box. And then I could listen near real time as the clips were uploaded to the server. You can go ahead and open me and you can have everything inside. We'll call it even.
I can bang it.
Probably not gonna go try and get that box back. And so while I'm left contemplating exactly what just happened,
I can bang it.
probably not gonna go try and get that box back. And so while I'm left contemplating exactly what just happened, I'll leave you with my favorite reaction from this year.
Can I know? Bugs in there as well.
Can I open it?
Yeah.
Hello. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, it's one of those fake.
That was weird.
Boxes.
So somebody.
What came out of it? Glitter?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh god! What the f? It was one of those.
Asking why the package didn't arrive, she explained she accidentally selected 2 days.
Squarespace lets you run your brand like a business with e-commerce and more.
You've probably received a lot of spam calls that sounds something like this.
This is Amazon.com. You have been charged $379.
Now behind this harmless sounding call is a $20 billion scam industry, and today we're gonna roll over that log and see what crawls out. Because for the past 5 months, with the help of my trusty glitter bomb, which I typically just reserve for porch pirates, I've worked my way up every rung of the slimy chain of command involved in this scam. This journey is going to take us around the world and through 5 states. It involves Homeland Security, stakeouts with PIs, and of course glitter bombs and the scammers trying to hopelessly rid themselves of sparkly evidence before getting arrested. I'm going to show you exactly how they make so much money off these calls. So buckle up, cause it gets wild. Now all this started for me when I was working on Glitter Bomb 3.0 this past November, and I kept getting those annoying calls, so I thought maybe to return the favor, I could send them my harmless box that shoots out glitter and fart spray when you remove the lid. Now my buddy Jim Browning has a YouTube channel where he's able to reverse the connection to the scammer's computer and then thwart them in real time as they try and scan someone else. My idea was to have a legitimate victim agree to send the money, but then we'd work with them to actually send a glitter bomb instead. So Jim checked all the scammer computers he was currently monitoring, and it just so happened a woman named Tracy was being scammed for $12,500 at that very moment. So he immediately tried reaching out to her and eventually got through.
Hello. Hello, Tracy. This is Jim Browning here again. I'm calling you. Hopefully you've got my voicemail.
Here's what happened.
Now listen carefully to what Tracy's about to say here, and hold your judgment about how could anyone ever send $12,000 in the mail until I explain how the scam works in a minute. Because I hate to give these guys credit, but it's pretty clever.
They were supposed to give me a refund of $300, and when I put it in the computer, I mistyped it as $13,000. So I had to send money back to them, $12,500, and that's where I am.
Right. I'm hoping you haven't sent that money.
I have sent it.
Oh no, right. I hate to break this to you, but this whole thing is a scam.
What do I do now? Because
I'll tell you what to do, Tracy. You leave this to me and Jim. The first thing we did was look up the address they told her to ship the money to, and given there were 6 cameras outside, this clearly was some kind of safe house for the scammers. We then had Tracy call FedEx to cancel the package, but just in case, we hired 2 PIs to be on the scene that day to intercept it. And we knew we shouldn't do that right in front of the house because they'd probably be watching, but since we weren't sure which direction the FedEx truck would come from, we overnight shipped a package to a bunch of their neighbors that explained they were randomly selected to win one of these super cool Glitter Bomb t-shirts. And if you wanted to buy one of these from markrover.com to help support making more videos like this, I'm certainly not going to stop you. This would allow us to speak to the delivery driver somewhere up the street to get the package stopped in time. And the plan worked flawlessly. Because despite Tracy's efforts to get it stopped, her package was in fact out on the truck for delivery.
Tracy something, yeah, that's the one. Don't deliver this one, please. Okay. This is the fraudulent one. If that one's going, that's also going to 1731? Okay.
But in a wild twist, there was a second package going to the same location addressed to the same fake name. Her name was Phyllis, and we later found out her package contained even more cash than Tracy's.
Okay, so that one's going back, right? And then...
Definitely, yeah, that's the stuff.
And FedEx was cool enough to eventually return the packages, so both Tracy and Phyllis got all their money back. And when the scammers angrily called Tracy back asking why the package didn't arrive, she explained she accidentally selected 2-day shipping instead of next day air, so they would get the package tomorrow. And that's where he switched from defense to a very light offense. And so the next day, we delivered the package in an official looking vest.
Have a good holiday. Thank you.
And waited for the sweet retribution.
Hello. You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
But for the first time in 3 years of glitter bombing criminals, someone didn't immediately throw the box outside, and he just sat there with the wretched smell, leaving the box untouched. And then as we waited, wondering what his game plan was going to be, suddenly a bunch of NYPD officers started showing up, and it didn't take them long to figure things out.
It's a glitter bomb. It has a camera built into it. There's a camera built into this.
We had a phone number on the box, and they called us up, and I explained the whole situation, and I'll just say there was some mutual admiration for each other's work.
Cameras in this thing as well? Because this is a hell of a 3D printed little thing you got here.
I mean, There might be cameras on there, officer. And as it happens, the reason the scammer would call the cops on himself is because he isn't a scammer. This is Gary, and it turns out he's a super nice guy. But Gary runs an Airbnb, and once you go in that door, there are 2 rooms upstairs that he rents out to people. So this wasn't a safe house at all. These scammers would use Airbnb to get a temporary address they would only use once. But if that's true, that meant the scammers must have been there yesterday. So Gary showed us his security footage, and we saw this woman in an orange jacket who appeared right as the PI was talking with the FedEx driver up the street. She also looks directly at the camera and then decides it's probably cold enough outside to zip her jacket all the way up. Once the FedEx truck passes and she realizes he skipped by her, she hurries over to talk to him, and when he told her he had nothing for her for that day, she walks right back to her car, never stepping foot inside the Airbnb. The PI's got all the license plates on the street that day, and it turns out her name is Crystal. You should remember that name for later. So then Gary showed us who booked the room. It was this guy from Utah with a brand new account and 0 reviews. In fact, when the reservation was booked, he sent this message in awkward English at 3:06 a.m., which happens to be just after lunch in India. So I did some more research and learned that after the scammer in India found a willing victim, they would use a money mule and have the victim send the cash there. So Crystal in this case was the mule. But instead of sending the package to the money mule's house, they use an Airbnb. Then the mule gives the package to a supervisor who deposits the cash and wire transfers the remaining money back to the scammer. And they must have got spooked because Crystal was long gone the next day, which meant we caught poor Gary in the crossfire. But he wanted them caught just as much as us, so we compensated him handsomely just for being cool about everything. So we'll call that round a tie. We stopped the scammers from receiving 2 packages containing $30,000, but they were still glitter-free. But before I show you exactly how we tip the scales in our favor, let me explain exactly how this scam works so well at tricking so many people. There's an email that goes along with the scam that basically says the same thing as the robocall, which is Amazon just charged you $200, but if you don't recognize this charge, please call right away to have it refunded. So when you call, they say, I'd be happy to walk you through the refund process on your